I see her looking fabulous. I can imagine how yesterday was for her. Gracious, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Please do have a seat.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm okay. We
You,
thank God for health. Yesterday was a bit not good for me, but I'm happy. I'm here. I'm alive.
how did you spend Christmas? I'm sorry about your health, but
Okay.
I trust that you'll be okay in a not too distant future.
Okay. As you have it, we were working yesterday. It was a working day. We need to keep people watching the screen and entertained as they enjoy themselves. So I was working, but not just that. I was not too strong. So after my report, I had to go home and sleep.
What did you eat yesterday?
No munching.
No
I was
munching?
not having any appetite to eat. I wish, you know, that when you dream about something and you plan so much and the day is just at your nostrils, at your mouth, and you cannot do anything.
So you didn't take anything yesterday as food?
With all that munching plan, I did not do anything, and I'm feeling sad now.
I ate achu yesterday.
Really?
I ate achu yesterday.
And then conchaff.
No, I didn't eat conchaff yesterday because when I saw achu, I didn't feel like cheating on achu yesterday, so I didn't want to go for conchaff.
So with all that announcement for conchaff, you did not eat conchaff?
No, because achu
Okay.
came into the picture.
I guess there was a lot to drink.
No, well, before you drink, you have to think about work the next day, getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning and being here.
Okay. Yeah,
So I
lucky
had to
you.
consider
Yeah,
being here in the
I'll
morning.
rewind the deal.
Okay.
I guess after today, I need to rewind and then enjoy my own Christmas. But then I always consider that every day it's Christmas for me.
Okay.
So yesterday was not too unique. The only thing is we could celebrate the birth of Christ and we're all excited, but every day for me is Christmas.
Every day is Christmas. And someone said yesterday that you should endeavor to be someone's Christmas throughout this season. How do you intend doing so? If you were someone's Christmas, like making someone smile, lending a hand.
Yeah, probably giving gifts every day. And the act of kindness should not just be on Christmas Day. We should extend it in our day-to-day activities. It's a good one because, like they say, an act of kindness can change somebody's life entirely. Same like if you do something bad to somebody, not knowing the impact can be forever, long-lasting. So I think the person was right. In other words, so we should keep showing kindness. All the gift giving that was yesterday, we should continue with it. Why don't we exercise it every day? It's a beautiful one, I think.
Christmas.
And probably that's why I'm here today, Boxing Day, which is part of continuous giving.
Of course. And one of Cameroon's legendary gospel artists, Auntie Chloe, sang a song in which she said, Christmas every day. Christmas should be every day. I'm just lending credence to what you just said there. Now, Gracious, today is Boxing Day. Growing up, when I heard about Boxing Day, I knew it was a day to,
Kicking.
to go about, people's homes and see what is left over from Christmas. And we eat what is left over. We drink the leftover drinks. But then, you're here to tell us what Boxing Day is all about. How did it come about?
You talking about leftovers. Now, me, I used to hear boxing. I thought that it's about people kicking, fighting, and... All right. So, from my research, Boxing Day does not have a particular origin because people have different meanings to it and different origins. Some people will say it originated from UK. Others were like it's from England. Others are it's from Britain. So there are different history to how Boxing Day started. And some Christians will attribute it to the fact that it was a day to celebrate a Christian martyr. That's Stephen, who was a man who dedicated his life to helping the poor on this day. He will go to the orphanage, he will go to the widows, he will go to the less privileged children and help them and offer them gifts and all of that and celebrate with them and give them hope. So others dedicate this day to them. And as you also have it, some persons also believe that on Christmas Day, bosses, employers, they don't allow their maids or their employees to go back home. Say, for example, a boss in the house who has a maid will not allow the maid to go celebrate with the family members, with the mother, with the father, with the friends. So today is that day for them to liberate them, to give them that holiday to go celebrate with their own loved ones. So it's like, since on Christmas Day, they need to serve them, need to assist them in cooking, need to assist them in cleaning. So today is that day for their own masters to offer gifts for them, to allow them to go celebrate and have fun with their own family members. That's how some people attribute it. And why others think that it's a day for black market. where probably like a Christmas tree, what you have behind you, if yesterday they did not sell it, and there's no hope that they're going to sell on New Year, or things particularly for Christmas, they're going to sell today at a cheaper rate. So some persons will be rushing to the market to try to afford those things that they did not buy yesterday at cheaper rate. So it's like a black market. Why for others, it's a day to go back. Now I'm bringing it back to Cameroon. For some churches, for instance, it's a day for them to go back to God, pray, praise God for a successful yesterday. Yes, and now in Cameroon as well, you have it. I'm bringing it back now to the Cameroon, apart from the general view. Back in Cameroon, you also have people believing that today, since yesterday was about them celebrating with their family, with their friends, with their loved ones, today is the day for them probably to go to the orphanages, to go to the orphans, the less privileged, to those IDPs, then donate. And some people will go to an extent of going to prisons to offer their own things. Those leftovers, those things of yesterday's, those gifts, they'll go back. And I also forgot to mention that some people view that today is a day that churches, for instance, they break the arms boxes. Because like yesterday, which is supposed to be, the churches are supposed to have a box, which is just meant for the orphans, for the poor, for the widows. And then today now they break that box, and then they get the collection, the donation, the amount, any money that was donated or given yesterday, they'll take it back to the orphans. They'll take it to the street and give to the less privileged. And others also believe that it's a day that they'll break the boxes. There were different people giving gifts, family members visiting and giving gifts, wish fallers and all of that. So they need to break that box. That's why it's Boxing Day. Break the box, then get the gift, and then share to the less privileged. Now back to Cameroon, like I was saying earlier. Some people also hold that today is a day to visit the orphanage, prisoners, like I said. While others, they view that since yesterday they had variety of meals, from dole to achu to ero, it's a day for them to combine all of that, and then probably warm some of the meals that were left over. Those that they need to package in the fridge, they do so. Those that they need to invite friends and eat, they will eat together. And you also have it that there were some people who had like 100 houses to visit. For sure, it will be very difficult for you to visit 100 houses in a day. Some people were too uptight that they could not go anywhere. So today is that day for them to commune with their friends, to eat, and then to you had conchaff, I know. So
I
if you
didn't have conchaff yesterday.
I heard you announcing here and
But I
inviting
did
the
not have
Bali
conchaff
boys.
yesterday because Achu stole my attention.
Okay, so where's the conchaff? Because we could use it for the Boxing Day. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, we are going to go for conchaff after the program.
So today's, maybe probably you had a variety yesterday and you could not eat everything in a whole. Like I said, you should not eat everything in one meal because it could be poisonous to your system. You could have constipation. Today, some people will take out time now to eat what they did not eat yesterday. And then those family members who did not have time to visit, they will visit today.
Okay.
And for them who did not also have time to visit others, they will visit today. And some people also take out this time to go for sport. They need to burn their calories. They ate so much yesterday. While others take out the time to visit those in the hospital. Remember, yesterday was a traffic kind of day. You had people, some ended up in the hospital because of accident. So this is that day to go back and then, of course, greet them, check on how they are doing. Now, that's one thing very particular about today is that yesterday was supposed to be a day for people to celebrate Christ. But as you have it with modernity, other people go extra mile, celebrating in a way that you don't see Christ. It's had women who got drunk, came back home late, had issues with their husbands. You had kids probably for the first time. They went out with their friends out of excitement, came back home late, danced and did all sorts of things. Now, this is the day for them to reconcile with their parents. Maybe they came back home fighting and all of that. So today is the day for reconciliation. They'll reconcile, they will apologize, and of course, family need to come back together and be happy. So
I'm glad that you mentioned a reconciliation because I see Alice Mbe, who is already in the building, and she'll be joining us shortly to talk about reconciliation and forgiveness. And that's what we're preaching throughout the season of Christmas and Advent. Now, gracious Bernier, before you take leave of us this morning on the program, how do you intend spending Boxing Day?
Oh, Boxing Day, I'm at work. And I have a book review later in the day, so I'll be here working. I'm here working, and after that, I may have a bottle of juice.
A bottle of juice. Okay.
I may have a bottle of
Please,
juice. And there's one thing I'm
you
also
can take
very...
me along.
Eh? There's one thing I want to stay here to the end of the program and hear from you. You said you were going to talk about your favorite childhood memories. Lord, I can imagine what it will be.
Thank you very much, gracious Berunye. If you think you want to take me to task now on national television, I'm not going to yield to that. But, well, I'm going to share my childhood Christmas memory, the one that touches me particularly. But that will be later.
Okay.
And if you like, you stay here for the rest of the day waiting for that to happen. We are going to have tips and ideas in a short while. The jingle.